Vikings, let's win this game. SKOL!
Hey there, Vikings fans! Buckle up because we have a heap of updates that'll rattle the Norse mythology right into your living room. From heartfelt reunions to legendary potential additions aimed to shift our saga's direction, you're in for a thorough exploration. Ready to dive into our latest linebacker signing meant to beef up our defense? And let's not gloss over the painful exit of a talent, which even Kevin O'Connell seems to be groaning about. Plus, we're plunging into the quarterback market strategies, where a 25-year-old gunslinger could soon be pairing up with McCarthy. Wait till you hear about the astounding rumors of a Titan possibly marching into Minnesota. So, are you ready for this exciting journey through the Vikings news universe? Welcome! Show your Viking support by reaching 100 thumbs up on today's video. Just when you thought the big moves were at a standstill, the Vikings pull a stunner by welcoming back linebacker Eric Wilson. After his stint with the Packers, this player is back on the soil that saw his rise. And this comeback is just the kickoff to what promises to be a crucial boost to both our special and defensive lineups. Eric Wilson isn't just any player, he's a true emblem of resilience and skill. Since joining the NFL as an undrafted free agent in 2017, Wilson has continuously shattered expectations and tackled challenges head-on. Notably, in the 2020 season when he stepped up during Anthony Barr's injury, not only filling shoes but sprinting in them. With over 1,000 defensive snaps, 3 interceptions, defending 8 passes, and clocking in over 120 tackles, Wilson has proved to be a foundational defender. Yet, despite these eye-popping stats, his PFF grading, particularly against the run, suggested he might not be cut out for every down gameplay. However, after stints with the Eagles and Texans, and notably his recent tenure with the Packers where he started 12 games and secured a solid 65.8 PFF score, he returns enriched with experience and an indomitable spirit. While Wilson may not boast the size typical of a linebacker, standing 6 feet 1 inch and weighing about 230 pounds, he compensates with exceptional coverage and blitzing prowess. Now back with the Vikings, he's anticipated to fill the third slot on the linebacker depth chart behind names like Blake Cashman and Ivan Pace Jr., promising to not only undertake defensive snaps, but also solidify our special teams with nearly 2,000 career snaps in that phase. This return not only boosts the squad with talent and experience, but signals a strategic move by the Vikings noted for recognizing and nurturing homegrown prowess. With this fresh addition pacing the sidelines, what might the future games unveil? And that wasn't even today's main shocker. Stay tuned for what comes next. While we celebrate reunions, we're also hit with departures that stir up surprises and open gaps. The recent shockwave comes with the news of our defense losing a prized talent, former first-round pick Jerry Tillery, who signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. This move unfolds at a critical juncture, especially after beefing up our defensive line with heavyweights like Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave. Tillery, chosen 28th overall by the Los Angeles Chargers in 2019, had massive potential, but struggled to meet the lofty expectations that accompany a first-round pick. After a season with the Raiders, Tillery found refuge with the Vikings under a 1-year, $3.8 million contract last season, participating in all games and starting 11, contributing 19 quarterback pressures and totaling 19 tackles. However, Tillery's numbers and those of his partner Jonathan Bullard, who remains a free agent, starkly contrast the promising outcomes showcased by Allen and Hargrave, who collectively amassed an impressive 113 pressures last season. This signals a significant loss, but simultaneously opens avenues for new strategies and formations within the team. With Tillery's departure, pivotal roles now fall to Harrison Phillips and newcomers Allen and Hargrave, expected to strengthen our defense. Moreover, players like Jalen Redmond and Levi Drake Rodriguez, still under development, might now witness increased playtime and opportunities to prove their mettle. The big question remaining is, how will this restructuring impact the team chemistry and our ability to pressure opposing quarterbacks? Time will unfold the story, but one thing's for sure, redistributing roles within the defense will be crucial for the Vikings' continued success. And as we digest these significant shifts, the setup for the next piece of news today is primed to be even more impactful. In a sport where strategists shine, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, our top businessman, is once again making crafty moves. With scarce options for the QB2 position, the upcoming scenario might well involve a shrewd trade to bolster our lineup. The name echoing through the corridors is Will Levis, a talent who possesses immense potential. Originally projected to be a top pick in the 2023 draft, Will Levis slid to the 33rd overall, selected by the Tennessee Titans. His NFL debut was promising, marked by 4 touchdowns, yet consistency has been a challenge. After a shaky career start, with 13 touchdowns and 12 interceptions in his second year, things started to shift. The arrival of Brandon Allen to the Titans as a potential backup hints that Levis might be up for grabs, and this is where the Vikings could step in. With Kevin O'Connell's proven ability to elevate quarterback play, Levis could indeed rediscover his top-tier game in the nurturing environment of Minnesota. Imagine the potential of Levis's powerful arm combined with the Vikings' offensive strategy. His talent for deep throws and mobility might be just what we need to deepen our attack, offering a solid plan B should J.J. McCarthy face challenges. But why would a trade be a smart play now? Given the thin market for quality quarterbacks, betting on a trade could provide a higher return and more control over costs and long-term commitments. And with the recent addition of a 2026 sixth-round pick, the Vikings have resources that could facilitate such a negotiation without overcommitting our future. As we gear up for possibly welcoming Will Levis, the possibilities and challenges this could bring to our roster are immense. After all, every play counts and every player has the potential to change the course of a season. And now, focus up because what's coming next is stirring fiery talks among fans and pundits alike. The scenario might be set for a monumental transformation. Aaron Rodgers is cautiously eyeing the Vikings, and according to reports from The Athletic, he's literally waiting for our team to make a decision that could not only change the dynamics of the upcoming season, but very well define an era. At 41, with a legacy including 4 NFL MVP awards and a Super Bowl MVP title, Rodgers holds offers from both the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. However, his heart seems set on the Vikings, a move he believes to be the perfect fit for the twilight years of his career. Rodgers had a modest performance by his stellar standards last season, throwing 3,897 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Yet, the aerial game he commands should not be underestimated, and his experience and leadership are undeniably appealing. On the other hand, there's J.J. McCarthy, marked by O'Connell as the Vikings' future quarterback. Introducing Rodgers would bring in the veteran as a short-term solution, but at the same time, it would put substantial pressure on McCarthy, who needs space and time to grow without looming shadows over his development. However, the arsenal is all there. From Justin Jefferson to T.J. Hawkinson and Aaron Jones, Rodgers' former Green Bay teammate, the Vikings are armed and ready for an experienced leader to take the reins. Would this robust setup surrounding Rodgers be enough to overcome playoff challenges and perhaps bring Minnesota the coveted Super Bowl title? So, Vikings fans, how do you see all these developments? From Eric Wilson's thrilling return to Aaron Rodgers waiting out for a final word on his future with the Vikings, amidst offers from other teams? How are you coping with these revving updates? How this high-stakes decision unfolds will only be known in time. But one thing is for sure, if this potential signing happens, it would send shockwaves throughout the NFL, and especially through the heart of our Vikings nation. Don't forget to share this video, leave your comments, and subscribe to the channel to receive all the latest news about the Minnesota Vikings. Stay tuned. SKOL Vikings. Let's go.